Jon, welcome to Field Mill. How pleased are you to have signed?
Yeah, I'm delighted, to be honest. I came down and met the manager. Was happy with what he'd said and his ambitions for the club, and I decided this was the right move for me.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I started at Huddersfield and as a junior and came through the ranks at Huddersfield, and went on to play for them until I was 26. Captained the side for 4 years at Huddersfield, and then moved on to Oldham. Spent a couple of years at Oldham, and then was just at Bradford from January last season.
Huddersfield, the club where you started at, of course. You've got some poignant memories of playing against the Stags for Huddersfield, I believe.
Happy memories for me at the time, but obviously, I obviously played in the playoff final against Mansfield, I think back in 2004, when we went on to win on penalties that day.
Back to matters here at Field Mill. Were there any other clubs interested in you before you put pen to paper here?
Yeah, I'd had a couple of offers, and a couple of others had shown interest. But after speaking to the manager, I was more than happy to come down and put pen to paper.
So specifically, Jon, why Mansfield?
Well, like I say, I think the club has got a lot of history and pedigree. The stadium's, a good stadium. An ex-league club was important for me to come to, really. And I just think that hopefully they're going to have the ambition this season, and we're going to be up there challenging.
Did you have any concerns or second thoughts about dropping into non-league? Some players do.
Yeah, I think you do, but possibly at times, but not for me. I'm 28. I'm very hungry. I'm wanting to be successful, get my career back on the track, and I feel that Mansfield's the ideal opportunity, really.
You say you want to get it back on track. Have you been thinking for some time that it's not been on track?
No, I just meaning I had an injury when I was at Oldham in League One, so last season when I signed for Bradford, I was just regaining and getting back to full fitness, really. I got them a good run of games in the back end of last season at Bradford, and now with a good pre-season in my belt, I'll feel raring to go, really.
So what are your strengths?
Well, as a midfielder, I feel I can play box to box, or I can be a sitting player as well. I like to get a foot in. I work extremely hard for the team. And just try to be a bit, important cog in the team, really.
So you're a central midfielder. Is that where you've come here to play?
That's where I've come here to play. Yeah. Any
other positions that take your fancy?
Not really. I've played centre midfield all my career, and that's that. But if the manager asks me to play somewhere else, then I'd be willing to fill in anywhere else, really.
Let's speak about the manager, Paul Cox. What's he have to say to you?
To be honest, he told me a bit about his history and his ambitions and what he's like as a manager, and how he expects his team to play, and what he expects from the players. And I was more than happy with what he had to say, to be honest, and so I was delighted to come down and get the deal sorted out.
Have you set yourself any personal targets prior to the new season, Jon?
I wouldn't say personal targets, but I'm a winner and ambitious, and I expect the team to be to be right up there.
What will it take in order for us to be up there?
I think you've got to have a good team spirit in the camp, a well-organised side, and lads who are going to work hard for each other. And if you've got players who can chip in with goals, which I feel we've got, then that's the recipe for a good side as far as I'm concerned.
Thanks, Jon.
Cheers.